Today we know about the Samsung Galaxy A52 5G. So friends, let's go about it. At first we know about its design and hardware. I need to say straight up top that the quality on the Galaxy A52 isn't to the norms that I anticipated. Since isn't to say this telephone feels awful. It simply feels extraordinary. To the sorts of Samsung gadget that I think numerous individuals have gotten acquainted with. It's square shaped and level, and you can feel the plastic side rails and backboard immediately. It's recognizable how warm to the touch the plastic is contrasted with the various feel of glass and metal. These side caps feel better and are extra clicky when squeezed and actuated. Yet the SIM card plate isn't flush with the external bezel and that feels poor. This is exacerbated by the crease between each side of the presentation and background. I get that it assistance hold, yet it's an abnormal inclination when most telephones, even at the low end, presently have delicately bended backplates or reduce this. On the off chance that you favor not keeping cash on your gadget, I can perceive how this would be gladly received. As far as I might be concerned, I am as yet not completely sure. Yes, it does associate hold I as some. What amazed me more than anything was the manner by which powerful by Galaxy A52 feels when you first get it. It's not excessively hefty, however, nor is it very as light as I anticipated. That is unquestionably something wrong, being thankful for as the whole bundle is firm, unfaltering and very much praised. Despite the fact that on the off chance that you tap the plastic backplate, it has the flex and fairly empty sound that plastic can radiate. Despite the fact that it clearly isn't. The general bundle is displayed or it nothing else dependent on the Galaxy S21 and Note 20 series. Then at that point restraint to represented the lower cost. It's not difficult to recognize very close, yet from a long way off the plan is adequately close to mislead the vast majority, I am certain. A measured over other moderate Android gadget is the additional IP67 water and residue rating here, and there's even an earphone part on the off chance that you need wired sound. Now we know about its display. At 6.5 inches, the Super AMOLED show is the greatest and most significant part of the A52 equipment package. It's FHD Plus, which accumulated a major checkmark in the grade section. That is not all, as it's anything but a 128J invigorate, which is a genuine masterpiece. Directly out of the container, this board is set to this higher revive rate, and it helps ease you in and permits you to partake in a smoother UI experience. The focal hole has been shaped and cut down to the point that it feels practically non-existent. I have quite recently altogether appreciated utilizing this showcase as any great Samsung screen auto It gets overall quite splendid, makes text and picture look fresh and sharp. In addition to the bezels are minuscule in light of everything. Any substance I have devoured utilizing the Galaxy A52 show has been totally fine. Review points are extraordinary and the somewhat bigger side bezel at the top and lower part of the presentation imply that inadvertent contacts and taps don't represent an issue when seeing recording in skin mode. At the point when you think about the value, this is among perhaps the best show on a sub $500 cell phone. Hell, it's superior to some that surpass the $500 asking expense and that can't generally be said to describe reasonable telephones. On top of the sparkling audit of the presentation, I will likewise add that I have been genuinely content with the in-show unique mark. At the point when you line your thumb or finger up effectively, it's quick and precise. We hands can represent an issue, yet the position is very acceptable. It's not very high, nor is it excessively low. Particularly the OnePlus Nord C, I have tracked down that the Galaxy A52 is a completely fine entertainer, inasmuch as you don't drive it excessively far and adhere to the fundamental. To recap, that implies general messaging, some light 2D gaming, and taking and altering photographs. Past this short rundown, in the event that you need to accomplish more, this probably won't be the gadget for you. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G is genuinely strong, yet it's not intended to be fast, excessively hard. I will say that One UI 3.1 doesn't appear to disrupt the general flow very as much as more seasoned forms. The 128Z invigorate rate improves the experience, inasmuch as you don't experience some sluggish patches. A major reward here is that Samsung has focused on somewhere around 3 years of programming refreshes as well, so no compelling reason to stress over getting refreshed to the most recent programming variant. Indeed, even with the force shaping 128Z revive rate employed, in my experience, the battery life on the Galaxy A52 has been extremely strong. Without an excessive amount of effort, 2 days of moderate use like consistent WhatsApp utilization, some web-based media looking over, and the odd YouTube video demonstrated a brace for the 4500 mAh in-wire cell. Beating up is, as you'd expect, a little more so than most very good quality telephones, despite the fact that the Galaxy A52 offers 25 watt charging. It's anything but a 18 watt charger is the great. It 2 or 3 hours to receive a dead gadget back up to 100%. Fairly accidentally, the two great focus points incorporate the 64 megapixel principal sensor, and Super wide holds up well against likewise stacked cell phones. Pictures taken with the fundamental sensors after pixel binning drop from 64 to 16 megapixels. The sharpness differentiation and tones are excellent. Samsung has restrained immersion levels as of late, which guarantee the Galaxy A52 is all the more preciously recreating skins. There is as yet an energy to pictures that shouts, "A Samsung snap this picture." However, this isn't really a negative like it was previously. I'm not completely sure to what exactly level the 5 megapixel profundity sensor helps. Yet picture impacts and its discovery on the Galaxy A52 ends up being strong as well. So friends, I think that this phone is very helpful for us. So you can use it